This video will demonstrate how to create a music and singing license application on Seesaw. The fee for this application is €150. When you first visit seesaw.ie, the login page will open. This is where you can log into your legal practice account. Your username is the email address that was used to register for Seesaw, and your password is required to sign in. Once logged in, you will be then met by the dashboard screen. Please select Create a Licensing Case to begin your application. Once you select to create a licensing case, the following case summary page will open. Choose the correct options here to proceed with your application. The type defaults to licensing. Select music and singing from the subtype drop-down list. You need to ensure this is selected first, otherwise the jurisdiction drop-down will not open. District Court will then appear in the jurisdiction drop-down. The case details page will now appear. Click Edit Details for the fields to open. Select New in the New or Existing License drop-down field. A new music and singing certificate must be applied for each year. This license type cannot be renewed. An application for a music and singing certificate must be attached to a premises on the Seesaw e-Register. If you are trying to make an application and the premises is not available, you'll need to contact the local court office and ask them to create the premises on Seesaw. You will need to search for and select the premises where the license will be held. This can be done by clicking into the Premises Address Contains field. This will open the e-Register to search for the premises. When searching on the e-Register, first click the Clear Filters button. We recommend to search using the premises area code or address line 1. It is recommended to search using one option only. The less information entered in the search fields, the more results will be returned. When the relevant premises appears, you can click the Choose option. The correct application type must then be selected from the drop-down. You will then select the correct district court area, venue, date and time, and the correct notice parties from the drop-downs. When selecting the court date, please click on the field and not on the calendar. The field will not open if the calendar icon is clicked on. Please note, the application must be submitted on Seesaw at least 1 month before the court date to comply with the service period on notice parties. Once all details are entered, click Save. The Case Details tab will then reopen. You must now select the Add Application button to progress your application. No details are entered in this tab. Click Save to continue. Once details have been saved, the following prompt to proceed to applicant parties will appear. Click to proceed. This is where the applicant details are entered. Once the Applicant Parties tab has opened, click Add Applicant. The Applicant Parties tab will then open to enter the applicant details. First, the party type must be selected from the drop-down. You can then proceed to enter the applicant details. Once all applicant details have been entered, click Save. You can click to add nominee if relevant to enter these details and save. Once all applicant details have been entered and your case is complete, the Preview Notice of Application button will appear. You must preview your notice of application and check all details are correct before proceeding to pay and submit. When you click on the Preview Notice of Application button, the notice of application should download to your desktop. Once you preview your application and all details are correct, you can initiate the case by selecting Pay and Proceed, or you can select to pay later. If you select to pay and proceed, the following prompt will appear. Click on Continue to proceed to payment. The default payment type is direct debit. If you select this option, the fee will be deducted from the bank account attached to your Seesaw account. By selecting Pay Now, the system will request your account password and payment will then be authorised. The password is the same account password you use to log into Seesaw. You can alternatively choose the option to pay by credit card. Once payment has been made, a case number will then be assigned to your case. Your case will be listed for court for the date and venue you selected, and the notice parties selected will be served that night. The final notice of application displaying the case number is now available to download. We advise you to print this notice of application and provide to the court office when sending in the proofs. To find this document, open the case in your case list, select the Court Documents tab in the case and click on the Options button beside the document and click Collect. If the notice of application does not download when you click Collect, you may have a safety setting turned on in Google Chrome to prevent pop-ups. If you have selected to pay later, your application will go directly to your basket awaiting payment. The basket can be found in the top right-hand corner of the screen in your Seesaw account. If you wish to remove the cases from your shopping basket, you can do this by clicking the Remove from Basket button beside the case. When cases are moved out of the basket, they remain in the case list as case not initiated until they are paid for. They can be searched and located by the applicant's name. To add these cases back into your basket, you'll need to open the case, preview the notice of application, and proceed to payment. There is no facility to delete uninitiated cases on Seesaw. If you need further assistance with creating your application, please contact kazoo@courts.ie.